嗨，大家好，我是 Enzu，欢迎回到 Kingdom Come Deliverance。今天就开始，打完，可是还没找回剑，有打完那个大块头了，之后应该会继续找剑吧，不然那一把剑一直消失也很奇怪。那就继续我的中世纪生活吧。接下来就是任务，去大城堡的大堂找拉德季阁下，然后前进。我好多支线任务都没有解。大城堡吗？这是我家，所以我要记得关门。有什么东西可以放？我有没有织物箱？织物箱保存药剂。我的开锁能力好像看一下，我的开锁能力技能开锁，能力只有1，等级只有1而已。这些都还没有升级过，哈哈哈。完全没有升级过。话说，这个要怎么？还有战斗要怎么弄？下马威？不懂。防御、剑斗、牛体是什么？长剑，这是连续技吗？左右下刺击这样，是这样吗？这是可以学习的吗？这又是什么？盾击、短刀、利刀、马刀、长剑，有分类型的意思哦。要看武器的意思哦。这个是我可以升级的技能吗？使用的技能。然后这个是技能点，有1点，所以有1点的技能点就可以学技能的意思咯。所以我这个其实可以学嘛。好，大概先这样。现在才发现有技能点这种东西。那我真的负重有增加了吗？我的负重有增加吗？105了，有增加。那个真的有用。洗个澡之后就去见人。我的家在这里，不能放个名牌吗？这样我骑马速度会变快吗？因为是快马嘛。就是这边吧。就是这边吧。前进。这边大城堡的大堂，审讯俘虏。
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
没有终结。
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened? My men reported 2 more attacks today.
2起袭击。
Ah, Henry, I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord. Greetings, lad. The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed? Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong.
东山再起。
There's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took
受
one
伤的俘
captive.
虏。
He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Grace,
审讯。
I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary,
恕我冒
Master
犯。
Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings.
钱币。
So I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did you find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
假钱
Fuck what? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir.
不理解假钱的意思吗？
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
铜币
Fuck.
Plated with silver, so it's still of some
所以银比较值钱。
worth.
Kurva. Fuck.
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such
生
plausible
产流水
forgeries.
线
They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
哦
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
They could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
他还在
So
生
we
气。
are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Dopredel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do.
目标很明确
Interrogate，that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly
切
cut off
断
their
资
supply of
金
money.
供给。
Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an
我是侦
investigator,
察兵
so，I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive.
审
Find out where
讯
those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck.
了
We're
解。
counting on you, all of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
那么接下来就是要前往莫霍杰德。稍等一下，之前
Jesus
跟他们
Christ
对
be
话都有一
praised.
些训练的选项，用训练武器进行战斗训练，用真的武器进行战斗训练，大师攻击什么东东，剑术
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
那个人被挡住了吗？只能从初级开始吗？
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
稍等一下，我
Maybe
看一
another
下
time.
剑术吗？我剑术有5等吗？我的剑术有5等吗？剑斗跟剑术是一样的吗？再等一下，剑术
I'd like to
不一
improve
样
my
吗？
swordsmanship.
Certainly.
好吧，那我初
I'd
级
like
学
to
学看好
practice
了，
the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
可以讲价
Isn't
吗
that quite a lot?
？57块，
Agreed. Now listen up.
我的剑斗提高了，哦，所以是剑斗喽，是这个吗？没什么不一样啊。稍等一下，不要走那么快，我还没学好。训练大师攻击是什么？用斧子回击。这个是我学过的那个吗？剑回击是什么？
I've trained a bit with a sword, and I think I've got the hang of the basics. Can you teach me something new?
You're a bit cocky, ain't you? All right then, come and show me what you can do.
I'm ready.
什么？所以要做什么？现在要做什么？
Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two.
攻击教官。哎呀！哎呀！
Enough.
还
Now,
不错，
pay close
新的
attention.
东西吗？
I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack. It's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows. But
招架
best is when you're able to do both at once.
躲开对方攻击，
Masterstroke is when you parry
同
your
时
opponent's
反
blow,
击。
strike him at the same time.
什么意思？哦，怎么做？
Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry. Nice.
哦，什么？
Wrong, damn it! Well done. No, not like that. No, again.
不对，
No, again.
不对，
That's it.
哦，学会新的东西了，还没完，我还没学完。防御技
Can
能
you
有什
teach
么
me？how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
初级
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
钱都拿来，
Isn't that quite a lot?
我的钱。
Agreed. Now listen up.
稍等一下，现在还有什么可以训练吗？看一下，玩家，好，再来，想学学连技，练练连招。
You want to really hurt your opponent. It's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need
需要技
technique,
巧。
but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly.
哦，哇哦
See?！I strike from
头
overhead,
顶进攻
then
侧翼，
slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more, defend.
好难。
Strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it
右
won't come
侧
off.
在从下
Slash
方
from，above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go.
上侧左，上右左。诶，错了吗？上右下。
Again.
哦，上右下。诶，错了。上右下。又按错了。1、2、3。
Good. Again.
1、2、3。1、2。
Good.
Son.
All right. You can learn lots of similar techniques with every weapon. Train and practice.
哦，又完成一个了。还有什么可以学吗？看一下，大师攻击，还有其他2种斧头、钉头锤，先这样好了。接下来是不是应该也去学？可是剑术好像没有钱了，学那个好像都要钱嘛。现在钱币好少，16块而已。找个地方卖个东西好了。记得这里有个铁匠，铁匠可以卖东西吧？
I'm glad to see you.
不能卖吗？不然要跟谁买东西？是你吗？学徒
God save you.
也不是。
Are you serious?
不能卖东西吗？真的不行欸，好奇怪哦，我还以为可以。这边在做什么啊？锻造剑，这有魔石，选择。这是在磨刀，可以节省维修工具包。每个铁匠部都有磨轮，按下1可以维修打磨。选左右移动，选择打磨的部位。上下是控制角度，按住空格可以保持转动。按下滚轮上，按压磨轮是什么？松开磨轮，不懂。黑烟是不对的，好吧？我现在有需要磨吗？好像下雨了，这样子吗？喂，怎么突然一堆血迹？这样子吗？哦，血迹不见了，那这样就完成了吗？大概是这样吧，不懂，算了，没有血迹就好了。我需要买个剑矢，我好像没有剑矢了。可是剑矢要在跟谁买啊？这里有商店吗？你是商人吗？你是猎人。
I'm glad to see you.
有什么可以买的？砍杀的乐趣、打猎技能书，还有藏宝图。哦，这里有卖。不知道他买不买书？这一本好像没什么特别的。怎么才10几块钱而已？好便宜哦！买的时候很贵，卖掉的时候好便宜。需要买一个武器，这个要6.1块，好贵哦！先算了，太贵了，我还是先去赚钱好了。啊，不对了，现在去解任务好了。去莫霍杰德吗？记得没错的话，应该是那个名字。看一下，莫霍杰德，没错，是这里。来到这里，直接飞过来好了。快速旅行。完是将近晚上了，那我就去军营睡个觉好了。肚子饿，吃个饭，然后可以再吃一次吧，吃个2碗就睡觉吧。接下来睡觉，要睡这里好了，睡到白天。接下来白天了，还要再吃个东西吗？再找一个锅子的东西来吃。 开始上工。现在要做什么？马蒂亚斯，马蒂亚斯，马蒂亚斯在哪里啊？这里有一个人，问一下。
Good day to you. What do you need?
这里发生什么事了？
Things are bad. Very bad.
事态不妙。
First we get attacked by them brigands, barely come out of that alive. And now the plague.
Plague?
瘟疫。
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
动物也死掉了。那个囚犯在哪里？
Didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross
斯
and
特劳
broke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place.
房子里，
Then the disease came.
梅利恰尔，
Who attacked you?
谁
I
袭
don't
击了
know.？Some bandits. Ever since
是谁
Scarlet
袭
was
击？
raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
与他们作战了吗？
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
伏击那群
How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran.
哦
But，they cut up young Straw something awful.
小
He
斯特
didn't
劳
live to see morning.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
是
That's
什么了？
right, you're not from around here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round
这里
here
管
now.
事的
Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhof stud.
史
But
迈
they
尔，
killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was,
Andrew.
I should say. The bandits saw to that. His old man isn't taking it well.
哪里可以找到
Where
梅
would I
利恰
find
尔？
Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
左手边，斯特劳，
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if
右
you
手
stand at the
边，
main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
瘟
Tell me
疫
more
的
about
状
this
况
plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud,
从马场、牲畜、家禽，
chickens, all dead or dying.
动物都不行
No
吗？
doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother,
还会有更多
more
人。
and more.
I'm sorry to hear it.
我在找
I'm
马
looking
蒂
for
亚斯
Matthias.，He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias. The brigands got him, poor lad.
在养伤。
He's lying wounded at the stud.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
好像了解蛮多消息的。找找看，马蒂亚斯在马场里。F 在这边。
Hal?
好，
You're a sight for sore eyes.
小亨利
What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig. Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
使臣
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
你活下来了，
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
瘟疫猖獗。
Folk is saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the
袭击
horses
后一天
got
就
sick,
爆发
then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn.
最近怎么样？
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
没有生病。
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's
胳
badly
膊
broken,
断
but
了，
better than a broken neck.
Tell
袭
me about
击
the raid.
What do you want to know?
有俘虏一个
I
人，
hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melechar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
为什么？
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening a sickle for him. Melechar
还没
still
想好要
hasn't
怎么
decided
处置
what to
他
do。with him.
我理解。
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck then.
袭击者长
Can
怎
you
样？
describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at
黄
dusk,
昏的
so
时
you
候
can see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans though. They spoke Czech.
捷克语。
No, they were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
你们怎么设法抵御？
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melechar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails,
草
and
叉
we
斧
went out to
头，
face them.
What? You mounted
先
an
发
assault
制人。
against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the
获胜的
last
关
thing
键。
those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find.
Wow.
And they took the bastards by surprise.
原来是这样获胜的。关于疾
About
病，
this sickness.
瘟疫是什么时候爆
When
发
did
的
this？ plague start?
The day after the raid, the horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
有什么症状
What
吗
are the？ signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk
发烧、
complain of
头
fever
痛
and、shakes.
上
Some are
吐、
throwing
下
their
泻
guts，up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him.
老佛巴
Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
有谁病
Who's
倒
ill
了？
now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melechar and Straw have sick ones at home.
还有
Can
什
I
么
ask
消
you a
息？
bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Can you tell me something about Old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
It's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
这样太过分喽！
Where can I find this straw?
啊，这个我有看过
When，you take the main
右
gate
手
out
边
of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
梅利
What's
恰尔
Melechar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melechar.
哦，是件好
Thank God
事
you，had someone here who could take
至
the
少有
reins.
人领导。
Aye.
这样子的话，就去找梅利恰尔吧。从马商出口，这里出去之后，往左手边的房子走，是这里吗？有人吗？是这位吗？在睡觉，
Are you Melechar?
Aye, that's me.
就是你。
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that?
你是什么
Who
人
might？you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradzig Kobala. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Saradzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
没人知道会
No
发
one
生
could
什
have
么
known。what would happen.
If Saradzig hadn't pissed off into the woods and stayed in the camp, they would never have dared attack us.
If Saradzig hadn't gone into the woods, he'd have left so many to attack here that you'd never have fought them off.
Makes no odds now. We've a different problem to deal
新的问
If
题
there's anything I can do, just tell me.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery
修道院医护所
Johanka, I think her name is.
乔汉
She
卡
might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
好的
Very well.
那我去
I'll
找
go to
看
the
看好了
monastery.
看能
Probably
不
our
能
best hope.
Thank you, at least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as
掌握
possible
瘟
about
疫
the
的信
disease.
息
I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
瘟疫的
It's
症
hard
状
to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are
有
throwing
些人
up.
是呕吐不
Others
止
still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
在房子上涂
That I
石
can
灰
promise you.
就是那个奇怪的十字架之类的吗？很像十字架的
What? No, go away.
这个人是在睡觉还是生病啊？他在睡觉，
No, my God,
为什么这个时间还在睡觉啊？疑惑，
Oh,
这里有人吗？不能交谈。哦，下大雨。这样的话，从最一开始的房子开始找起好了。这就是最一开始的房子了。第一栋房间。你是谁？文森特。
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's
时日
about
不
time.
多。
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever.
发烧严
My
重，
wife too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for
忘
most of
记
it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so.
腹
The shit just
泻。
pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have
有
one
事
favor
相
to
求。
ask.
你需要什么？
So tell me.
I need to write my will.
遗愿
Can you write?
我是会啦。
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Merhoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my
Wilma.
worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh. At
表
this
兄
time
杜
the
比
cobbler
什
in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good for nothing, inherit a single groschen. All customs and traditions aside.
感觉他精神很好啊。
Should I write that too?
Yes. And then write, the executor of my last will is to be my
执
good
行
friend,
者
Father Fabian, presently the parish priest of the church
法
of
比
St.
安神
Martin
父
in。Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight.
指环
Take my ring, so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
了解。你儿子是做什么
Your
的？
son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Christ Almighty! Trying to interfere,
多
are you?
管闲事，
What did he do? Everything. He was to be married,
逃跑了。
and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard, he was some jackhand in
杀
Sasso.
少，
Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living.
他在杀
Such a
少，
disgrace.
哪里可以找到法比安神
Where can
父
I？find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think?
圣马丁教堂。
Church, of course.
All right, I'll head off then.
出发。
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
临终遗嘱，这个不能交谈，这个也不行。这里没有要开锁。之后，这里是梅利恰尔，是吗？哦，这是梅利恰尔的房子。接下来往第3栋特劳斯吗？他的名字还是特劳德啊？什么？哦，斯特劳。
Straw, you've taken my son, but you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
你是不是喝醉了？
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side, isn't that God's own truth?
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There, you see?
Huh?
庸医。
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go!
接下来在哪边？这边观察一下。
Fever.
高烧。
It's like Melichar's wife.
没有其他的。接下来下一栋。这里好像是商店，这一栋是商店吗？丹尼尔
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
是的
Yes, it's me.
我是你老兄
Brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to
降
get the
临
scallops
节
for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're,
怎么
you're
又
not
突
my
然
brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember.
给点
Give me a
水
drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty, terribly thirsty.
口渴
I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
口渴也是个症状嘛。
It's nothing outside.
这里面这是非法入侵。这里这是什么？商店守卫，好像没什么特别的。继续走吧。这边是空的。之后左手边的话，这里有一栋，来这边看看。在这里。
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
我是来帮
My
忙
name
的。
is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time.
太晚了，
The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want
安
from
东
me?
尼。
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my
埋葬。
husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
埋葬，我来帮你吧
Of。course, I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the
菩
house.
提树
There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand.
，Linden
I'll
Tree。
dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
挖个坟，挖一个坟墓。这里 挖好坟墓了。想说怎么跳不出去？让尸体入土为安。扛起尸体。接下来就是埋葬。放下。然后等他过来，再问一下症状好了。现在几点？应该还早吧？对啊，还早。一大清早的时候，询问一下。
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly.
可以。
My husband had the fever all over.
发烧。
Anything else?
He had great pains in his
肚子
belly.
疼。
He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
发烧、肚子疼。哦，调查完了，那就是去找乔汉卡吧。这里就是修道院吗？然后，哦，乔汉卡。
Johanka?
有汉卡
Henry?
Henry?
Glad to see you.
很高兴见到你。
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
近况不错。
Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My
马
God,
蒂亚斯
did something happen?
莫霍杰德先被袭击，
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed
又
was
起了
attacked.
瘟疫。
Oh God. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
伤得不轻。
Need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken
奇
hold
怪的
of
瘟疫
Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here.
尼
If there's
可
any
丹姆
hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician.
Nicodemus.
He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
问完之后回来
Thank you,
告诉
Johanka.
我。这里出了什么事？
Oh my God.
菲利普，
They're all
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
伤员。
actually. I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
我能帮上忙吗？
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always
缺少
use an
人
extra
手。
pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer.
嗯，
How is everyone holding up?
我能做什么
What？ can I do?
Holding up. People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or
食物和
anyone
空
who's
间。
willing to help us.
没有人来帮你们
Does
吗？
anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God.
交给上帝。
Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
我能照顾他们。我能照顾
Can
他
I
们
have a。look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
荣辱被烧
First, you
伤
have to，cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth?
拔
Nothing
牙
to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
被当真了。修道院不
Doesn't
照
the
看他们
monastery
吗？
care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep.
食
But
物
I
和
wouldn't
睡
say they
觉，
help exactly.
容忍他
More
们
like
住
they
下
just
来，
tolerate us.
这里有足够的食物吗？
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That
食物
would be a
肉
great help.
还需要什么吗
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to
天
leave some
寒
of the
地冻
sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
地上吗？
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod
还
their
是没用吗
heads, but don't move a muscle.
好像有很多事要
Very
做，
well.
好像有很多事情要做。为什么
Why
外
is
面
there
有
a
守
guard
卫？
outside?
He's here because of me.
嗯
Because of you?
为什么？
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
你最近怎么样？
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I
Oh.
don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
看门
All
人
the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
忘忧
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited
Oh.
me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
好吧。看门人是个
What
怎
can
样
you
的
tell
人？
me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the
Oh.
monastery. But really,
还有供
he has
给
a say
品
in pretty much everything, including supplies.
这么
And
严
that's
重，
why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
能力那
All
么
right,
大，
that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died.
博斯拉夫
Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
好吧。接下来，先记得有一个遗嘱要到这里来。先，费比安神父，
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
我带来了他
I'm
遗
bringing
嘱。
Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
发生什么
Master
了？
Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Merhoyed.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here,
报
take
偿
a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
跑腿赚的跑腿费吗？先找一下尼可丹姆斯修士。
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old
烂
they
烂
can't
摊
hold
子，
themselves up with
走
their
不
own
动的
legs.
长老。
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
斯卡
How
里
are the
茨的
wounded
伤
from
员，
Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But
那一些
others are dying here.
无助的死去。
It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
不治疗伤员，
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If
没
only
有
it
处
had
理
been
过
a
战
battle.
争的。
This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
我能帮上什么
How can I
忙？
help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
谈过了。
Did.
哦，他也回
If
答
you know something
一样的
about
话
it,。then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
药理的人
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me.
找他
We'll see what
商
we can
议。
do.
看门人是怎样的人？
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg?
伯格伯爵，
He
哦，是
does
伯
his
爵
job。well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his
皮
rash.
疹上抹药膏
I。heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves
不满足。
unsatisfied.
Thank you.
然后，为什么这些人
Why
处
are they
境
so
那么恶
badly
劣？
provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. Because the
哦，
abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
哦，有什么
Can't
行
you do
动吗？
anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external
修
world.
道院里的兄
The
弟，
custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
哦，
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him.
试图交涉
Seems he
过
had
了。
some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us
哦
anything.，
因为乔汉卡吗？
I'll try to talk to him.
眼睁睁的
Can't
看着
believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
同胞
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's
听
hands.
天由命，好吧，
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite
太没人道了。
un-Christian.
You're not the only one.
接下来是
Some kind of disease has taken hold in
瘟
Merhoy.
疫事件。
Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Interesting，
Yes, it's
Yes,
very
yes.
interesting, but can you help these people?
可以救人吗？
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more.
明确的信
Tell
息
me,。has the whole village come down with it?
半个村子。
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
所有牲畜都
And
死
they've
了。
all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it?
措
Do
施
you know the symptoms?
症状，我知道。
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have
描
several
述瘟疫的
extensive
情况
volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
识字，我识字。
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So
藏
follow me
书
to the
室
scriptorium.
藏书室。哦，就在隔壁吗？古言云，城镇无市场，是这一本吗？好像就就这一本吧，只有这一本可以阅读。百集解，体液过量就会毁掉身体。白喉，剧痛， 高烧加重病情，皮疹、斑点好像没有，不会受到动物影响。哦，不会感染动物。那从最下面开始看好了。小动物可能不会感染疾病，那这个也不是。人群中感染不会影响到动物，也不是。人类和动物都会产生中毒症状，而动物会比人类先发病。这个是什么？中毒、高烧不退、精神错乱、胃痛、腹泻、极度干渴。哦，这个症状都有诶。气体中毒好像没有，不会在人畜之间传染，但是喝同一个地方的，这有可能。水源水中毒吗？圣维特斯之舞，会疯狂的跳舞，这不是，那应该就是水中毒吧？我知道怎么治疗了。
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
水中毒。
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
这个我应该没办法，我还不太会调配药剂。
You surprised me quite enough with your reading. But enough chatter.
废话少说。
I'll get to work brewing the potion, and then head straight to Merhoyed with your hunker. I expect we'll meet there.
That works for me.
你去那里碰头吗？
But can't I help in some way?
Best spend the time
多花时间祈祷，上帝会伸出援手。这样的话，我先来帮忙看看好了。
I'm not needed here.
不见了。
What the hell?
出发了吗？你自己一个人在跑哦，他跑好快哦，所以那我就回去等他好了，不然他们这样跑的速度其实应该要很久。先走人了。哦，他到了，哈哈哈，看到你了。接下来交谈。这里情况怎样？
So here I am. How are things looking?
It's a good thing you're here. We need a helping hand. You can take the
药
cure
品
to the
分给
villagers
村民。
and make sure they take the right dose. I'll take care of Melikar and Straw. You go around the rest of the houses. They wouldn't let me
去
go
其
near
他人
the
家
prisoner.
囚犯。
They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
我有帮助过他们，应该会让我见他吧。
I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I
相
found
当
the
固
locals to
执
be rather stubborn.
之后开始分发药剂，跟他对话一下，这样他应该会愿意给我进去囚方那里。
I brought some help as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will.
可以。
Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
他这样也蛮好讲话的。
Of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
感谢拉德基巴。
He's the one who decided to help you.
Sir Radzig is a goodly lord. I swear I'll never utter another word against him. Now open up that shed.
Hey, watch it.
好像还有个对话吗？查明病
We
源。
found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from.
水中毒。
Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well?
井水。
Lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
井水，我去分发一下药剂。首先是这边，
I can't bear the pain.
文森特，
You're back.
你回来了。
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that naturally. Did you deliver my will?
送到了。
Please.
It lies securely in the safekeeping of Father Fabian.
What a relief.
Don't worry.
哇，
I
好
brought
多
a
钱
remedy from Sasau. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy. You have hands of gold, pure gold, my boy. God bless you.
雪中送炭。第二个人家，他们会自己喂吧？应该不用我喂他们。第二个家人是这边，他会负责。Good day。这边他会负责，那我就负责这边好了。记得这里有一个之前失去配偶的小姐，应该是配偶吧？这里吗？
You're back.
贝德里希卡。
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
撒玛利亚人是什么东东？之后就是那个很像商店的，像商店的地方，这里。丹尼尔
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
准备雪橇。
the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water?
圣水。
This. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
还有谁要分发吗？啊，还有囚犯啊，囚犯，我差点忘记囚犯了。
Now let's wait and see what happens.
等待并观察药物是否起效。
Shit, I've had enough.
然后呢？还有谁要药物吗？这个是酒鬼。这一位吗？在睡觉。这里吗？乔汉卡。再问一下，关于这里的情况。没有事。乔汉卡在照顾他，那就。那我现在要做什么？回去找他，应该是要照顾这边的吗？
Don't speak to me.
斯特劳不想要讲话。
Make it stop.
过来这边看看。分发完了。这还有什么？没有事。等待结果。不知道要等多久。不知道要等多久的话，那这样的话，看一下有写吗？等待结果，还没。不知道要等待多久 那就不知道等多久。没有地方可以坐着吗？本来想说要不要坐在这里等。不知道多久才会好。上帝保佑。哦，他已经好了吗？他是这一位吗？不是，误会。好吧，既然不知道等多久，那就先这样吧。哈哈，今天的日子就先这样吧。那我今天就先玩到这边喽。如果有任何想对我说的话，可以在影片下方留言给我。谢谢大家的收看，我们下期影片再见，拜拜。